Very good afternoon, concierge. This is François-Xavier speaking. Oh, thank you so much for asking. I'm always wonderful.
London's Mandarin Oriental Hyde Park is one of the world's most exclusive hotels.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Our Royal Suite goes for £15,000 a night.
If you want to have this kind of hotel, you need the money. If not, how do you pay? You cannot pay with love.
Offering elite clientele a flavour of traditional Britain.
I'm always a sucker for cucumber sandwiches.
I think it's the double cream that gets me going.
Now, for the first time in its history,
Busy?
the hotel has agreed to open its doors.
Good evening. Good evening.
Both upstairs
I'm in the Royal Suite.
Good dear.
and downstairs.
Five-star hotel, so we expect top-notch. Chop chop, they pay money and I need it now.
Check on scallop meat fruit between 2 pork and a sea bass, please.
And reveal to the world the secrets of its success.
I wish you the most pleasant afternoon ever. Thank you. Goodbye.
Welcome, sir. Very good, very good. Checking in, I'm guessing? Yes.
It's the start of the busy summer season,
Hello, madam. Good afternoon.
and the Mandarin Oriental Hyde Park Hotel is fully booked.
Very good afternoon, concierge. François-Xavier speaking. How may I assist you?
Veteran concierge Francois Xavier has been catering to the needs of the world's most discriminating guests for over 17 years.
Well, Battersea Park is approximately a 10 minutes chauffeur drive from here. Thank you, but it's a beautiful park. It's not my favorite park, though. If you wanted to do something like a beautiful park, I would go to Regent's Park, where you have as well the London Zoo with all the tigers and the monkeys down there, yes. Thank you, madam. Bye.
It's the job of Francois Xavier and all the hotel staff to make sure that the mostly foreign guests get everything they could possibly want from a stay in London.
Good afternoon, Mr.
Very good
Rush.
afternoon, Mr. Rush. How are you?
Very well, thank you. And yourself?
A friend of mine suggested a restaurant. They're booked out till 9:30. So I said to him, well, let me go and see the Wand Wavers at the Mandarin Orient.
When people come and stay with us, I think they have the quintessential British experience. The building itself is very British. The atmosphere is very British. And what is very interesting about all this, it's foreigners or foreign citizens who provide this service. This hotel is run by people from all over the world. What you find in the Mandarin Oriental is modern London.
Of the 610 staff here to serve the demanding clientele, 80% are from overseas.
A lot of dirty baby items.
26-year-old Maxim, a valet assistant, is from Lithuania.
Laundry never closes. It works in all year, bank holiday, doesn't matter. It's non-stop. Guests are coming every day, night, morning, evening, whatever.
Working 2 floors below street level, Max and his colleagues keep staff uniforms looking smart and cater to the guests' every laundry need.
Five-star hotel, so we expect top-notch. Chop chop, they pay money and I need it now. Say like, we'll do our best. Usually our best at least half an hour because, you know, there's other guests who wants also chop chop.
You can take the apron.
Maxim's boss is laundry manager Erica.
What do you want me to do with
Dry
this?
clean.
But it is brand new. I want to...
Irrelevant. We put dry clean in which chair. Maybe he likes the smell of dry clean, so.
They are brand new from the shop. It's good for us, it's more money. We have colleagues from Ukraine, Bulgaria, Romania, and Latvia, Lithuania, Hungary, and I'm from Slovakia. The job is hard, quite hard. The place is hot. You are working 3 shifts, 24/7 operation, but they appreciate the job.
When we first arrived to England, me and my mom were sharing a room. It was like the landlord was living downstairs, or the other people were living upstairs. And we lived in there for like 2 or 3 years we lived in there. This job means to me a lot because that's the best job I got since I came from Lithuania. So I get to meet a lot of new people, and plus working in 5-star hotel, I learned so many new skills.
Since he started at the hotel, Maxim has been on a temporary contract which finishes in under 4 weeks. At the end of the month, he could be out of a job.
I'll be quite sad.
You know, like you already come here, you know everything, everybody knows you, and you're just doing every day the same. And in a new place, no matter how new it is, you still have to learn everything from the beginning. Yeah, it kind of feels like home in here.
The hotel is situated in the exclusive neighborhood of Knightsbridge, renowned for its wealthy Middle Eastern visitors.
Good morning.
Every summer, to escape the Gulf heat, many come to do their London season, creating big business for the surrounding luxury hotels. On the second floor, guests have just left the 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom Imperial Suite, which costs up to £7,000 a night.
Make sure it is straight, yeah? Yeah. And this one, guests will go here in the corner. Okay.
Housekeeping has just a few hours to get it ready for the arrival of a VVIP, a princess from the Middle East.
Raminta, can we have a look at the pillows? Some of them have little... that we can take scissors and take it off.
Overseeing every detail is Roman, the front office manager.
Today we're preparing the arrival of a princess from the Middle East. She's one of our regular guests. She's coming with her children. There's a whole entourage, so they have a large suite and then the rooms opposite for the maids and their butlers.
The princess's requirements include transforming one of her bedrooms into a nursery, safety-proofing a suite for the children's playroom, and blacking out the master bedroom.
Put it on the side and put it in line with a coffee cup. It's just all in line and it all looks good.
Does it really matter?
In the big measure of things, no, because I think it's quite honestly saying it's first world problems. I can honestly say that. When you talk about 5-star hotels, it's about luxury. You selling a luxury product and a luxury service. And luxury product or services come with a great attention to detail. And a thoughtfulness of somebody who makes a product or the service just better, what others don't do. Or can we have that coming out more, nicer, fluffy? This particular princess is our top 10 guests in terms of the overall revenue that she is generating with us. We're probably talking about £20,000 a night. The big Middle East groups, they're the big spenders for us. When you put it into perspective, this is a receptionist salary that they're going to spend in one night.
I'll send Tony out.
Also preparing for this evening's royal arrival is Steve, the luggage master.
Right, quick briefing, guys. 25 departures, 50 arrivals. And as you know, tonight we've got a major VIP coming in, the royalty. It's going to be like 150 to 200 suitcases. Bags will be arriving outside the ballroom, and we'll just be loading everything into the ballroom. We keep everything in the ballroom. We'll tag the bags up, and we'll send them straight upstairs. Yeah, they've changed in the room. They're going to 203 now. Is that correct, yeah? Okay, 203, yeah?
Steve has worked on the bell desk for 5 years.
203 now. Okay, thank you. Thank you.
He's become an expert at keeping his guests happy.
You're welcome. Oh, thank you very much, sir. Thank you. Bye. Koreans are not that good in tipping. I think he gave me £3 or so. When they give you coins, it's a bad sign. We get Arabs that give us, all they do is give you 50s. 20 minimum. All day long, man. Sometimes you just smile at them and give you money. They like to be recognized. They like us to call them by their name. They don't want any mistakes happening. They want their bags there pronto. Everything done like that, boom, boom, boom. But after, they reward you.
What about the British guests?
$5 here, $5 there.
Sometimes you go into a hotel and the staff just makes you so unwelcome. So the first thing is really the kindness of the staff.
You don't want to think, you want to arrive, you want champagne in your hand without having to ask for it.
Knowing you can get anything you want, and there's no judgment, and the staff is there to cater to you whatever you want.
It's 10:30 p.m. and with the princess's arrival imminent, Roman and his team are poised to welcome her.
Yes, it's very late, and yes, we all had a long day, but welcoming somebody in person is much more important than Bang & Olufsen TVs or a great room, because I think every hotel has, or many hotels have fantastic rooms, and the product alone isn't what it's all about. It's about the personal relationship with somebody.
Eventually, the princess and her entourage arrive, closely followed by her luggage truck.
See, yeah, the truck's here.
Yeah? Yeah. Okay, tell the boys on the radio. Stars. Pink suitcase. Let's go. Some guests are millionaires and billionaires, but how can you appreciate anything if you can have anything? How can you ever get a thrill when you know that you can have a helicopter ride? I want to go to the Caribbean, I want to spend money on this, on a Bentley. It's too easy. Oh, knackered. Going well though, it's 11:30. Hopefully it'll be done by midnight. Thank you, boss.
Thank you.
See you. We're just placing them outside the doors, and after their staff will load them into the rooms.
It was actually quite a quick arrival. Now comes the big unpacking, which the maids will do. Very good day. Very good day. Full house. So far, everybody happy. Nobody complained really to me personally, so seems fine.
With the hotel now full, this is when the hard work starts. It's the early hours of the morning at the Mandarin Oriental Hyde Park Hotel. With the recent arrival of a Middle Eastern princess and her sizable entourage, the hotel is at full capacity. The 600 international staff have their work cut out catering to all of their needs.
Good morning, Ingram Dining. Jocelyn speaking. How may I assist you? Sea bass. Anything else? For two, grilled. With the head of the bones. It will take 40 minutes, 45 minutes? How many? 40 minutes?
Maybe 35.
35, thank you. This is the order, 1,000 something for one person eating.
Is she hungry?
I think they just want to see all food there, but they don't eat that much.
And then where does it go?
Bin.
Also feeling the pressure is the valet.
Welcome, see you later. We are so busy. We are so busy. It is not just that we are short of staff, because I'm already helping. It's just too many things to do.
Here we go again.
As well as washing, pressing, and processing hundreds of items of clothing,
Good afternoon, Valet Service.
Max runs up and down the 11 floors 30 to 40 times a day, collecting and delivering the orders.
Anything else?
No, that's it.
Have a good day.
He's returned to the laundry with a new demand from a Middle Eastern group.
From 421 room to 427, only women to deliver. No reason, just I want only
The
women.
reason is that there are ladies inside, and I think in Arabic culture, the ladies couldn't be seen by a male. That is the reason. Lady need to serve the room.
Yeah. Have fun. I'm going to deliver. Room 421 to room 427, he asked only women. Why? Because there's a lot of naked ladies running around, and that's why he wants only women there. Yeah, he told me like that. Say, okay.
Maxim knows everything. Just need to put sellotape on his mouth.
Valet assistants at the Mandarin earn £7.20 per hour plus tips, but Max stands to lose even this if his contract isn't renewed.
Some of these prices are astronomical. I would never wash my stuff here. With my salary, I can just wash it myself. It's more expensive to wash it here than just to buy new. 5-star hotel. And if it's express, the price is double. So one pair of socks gonna be $6.50 one pair, so double is gonna be £13. You can just buy cheaper ones. Once the guest, like, he brought his 2 suitcases, asked us, open it, remove from plastic, iron it, and put it back in plastic. It was £1,500 just for pressing. Because I can, because I opened my bank account and I have 16 zeros in there and I don't care about money, I just want. Some people are rich, some people are poor, so what can you do? Unless you win a lottery.
Do you play the lottery?
Nah, it's a tax on hope.
Knowing what they will do for you becomes kind of intoxicating because you know that they're going to do it.
It's horrible to say, but I just love leaving my towels on the bathroom floor. Someone else will pick them up.
You know it's part of the act, and you know they're trying to be nice and all that, but it still makes you feel good.
In the main dining room, the breakfast team are preparing for a busy service.
So let's go, Alex. Let's go, Han. You can wear your gloves. We do like 3 minutes briefing.
Agnieszka, or Aga as she's known, from Poland, is the hotel's breakfast manager.
Come on, let's go, let's go, let's go. Good morning, how are we? Yes, Wednesday. Today, Taras will be in a full swing. So we need to set up fully. The weather will be hot. Where are your fans? Cherry. And Daniel, you need to change your waistcoat, yeah? And a fan, please. Okay, let's do it. We should all look immaculate, sharp and ready to go. Because if we look sleepy, how guests feel? Greasy uniform, not pressed shirt and dirty shoes. It doesn't give a good image of the person and of the hotel. That's very close, so you can, that's 10 minutes. Apparently it's very good. This is what my friend said. Are you French? No, I'm Polish.
Over the years, Aga has honed her repertoire of appropriate small talk.
I have few topics. The most popular is the weather, second is the shopping, and the third is exhibitions, what they're doing. Else, shows, that's the most important. Sorry. Listen, Mr. Franks, how is everything here? Are you enjoying? You having the same again?
Yes, so good.
Shall I get you some more juice?
I grew up in this small village in Poland with, I think it was like 300 people living there.
Coffee and a tea. Coffee, the most important thing in the morning.
I remember always my grandma, she was always like, you cannot stay here, you need to do something different, you need to go.
Would you like me to bring you anything else?
No.
I came to Mandarin and was like, wow, this and like the building and the inside interiors and like, oh my God, this is great. I've never even stayed in a hotel before, probably, at that time.
No, do without.
Having reached the position of breakfast manager, Aga's starting to plan her next step on the Mandarin career ladder.
I thought I taught you, no? I didn't. I'm not sure if it's good or not good. I love what I do, but in Poland, I did a makeup and styling course. This is what I have a passion for. I would love to get into grooming for Mandarin, that for sure. That's for sure, and this will be great. Maybe it happened, you never know.
Good afternoon, concierge. This is François Xavier speaking. Hello? Hello, I cannot hear anything. Are you in the loo? Hello? Oh, dear. You have to be firm, don't you agree? You have to be firm with everything. Firm but gentle, a bit like Margaret Thatcher, you know. Une main de fer dans un gant de velours.
Do not try and engage a woman in conversation unless you have been formally introduced. Do not stare at a woman or maintain eye contact.
With both guests and staff coming from all over the world, management are running classes to ensure the team deliver constant cultural harmony.
Middle East guests normally sleep late, as housekeeping knows, and probably front office, and they sleep late because they stay up late.
Today, Patricia, Director of Sales Middle East, will be advising on Middle Eastern culture.
People might say, oh, I've got to pray. Where do I find the direction? I knew the direction of Mecca. So it's a good idea to know. From this hotel is the easiest, I'd say, towards Buckingham Palace. Well, I think with the Middle East guests, they have a lot of choice. And I think that if we, as a hotel, get it right, they will come back, and they'll come back year after year. Time and timing. You'd have an appointment, say, at 11 o'clock, you go there. They're not there. They come an hour later. For them, it's not a problem.
I think the most difficult thing for us is the time of checkout.
Your time of checkout. You're right, actually. You're right. You know, we're very lucky to have them in this part of the world visiting our hotels in our country, to be honest. And once you get to know them and once you learn about all this, you'll find that they're fantastic people. If you didn't have them coming to London, who would be taking our big suites? Who'd be taking all these big parties, long stays? Won't be anyone from New Zealand, Australia, or England. It's actually these very, very special people. Any questions?
Since the arrival of the hotel's royal guests from the Middle East, front office manager Roman is concerned about the payment of what could be a very large bill.
One of the main things that I learned from dealing with the royal family is that at the end, when they leave the hotel, they're most likely not paying their bills straight away. It can become very easily a problem from a business point of view. Last year, when they were with us, it took them 9 months to pay the bills, so this is obviously quite a long time. But I don't want to pay. Why do I have to? Back and forwards. And you know the numbers are rising and rising and rising.
This time, he has a plan to try and prevent that happening again.
First of all, you need to find out who's in charge, who's at the end holding the money, and you need to have coffees with them, you know, you need to get introduced, you need to build a relationship. I would like to move things on a little bit and saying, look, we are equal business partners, this is the way we like to do business, you understand that as well. I need to look after the business and make sure we are not losing out.
At the entrance of the Mandarin Oriental Hyde Park Hotel,
Welcome back, welcome down. Good to see you, sir. Welcome back, good to see you.
the first members of staff to greet the guests are the doormen,
Legend. There we go. Big ones first.
including Darwin from St. Lucia.
Ah, that's gym for me finished for today. I like to be on a stage like this with all these glamorous people, wealthy and glamorous. Welcome back. Thought she was taking you shopping.
But it isn't just meeting and greeting guests for the doormen. They are also responsible for parking their cars. With only 4 parking bays, the front of the hotel is frequently congested.
If you reverse a little bit, we have enough space. And stop.
The main culprits are chauffeurs who outstay their 20-minute drop-off time. It's a constant headache for Darwin's boss, head concierge Nigel.
They are in the loading bay and have been for several hours now. They sometimes go all the way back to the taxi rank, which then makes it very difficult for our black cabs to get in and out of their rank.
You see, what happens is the drivers believe that their guests is the most important people in the whole wide world, and there is no other people more important than them. Some of them park in the middle of the street. They don't care.
It's not always chauffeurs. Another nuisance is the guests' supercars.
Here, this mirrored Lamborghini Aventador that's been there for an hour and a half, making our life incredibly difficult. Some people are quite arrogant and rude, and they'll just say, I don't care if I'm fined, I'm above the law. And unfortunately, when that happens, there's not much the doorman can do.
We have to get him moving.
For the time being, Darwin will have to use all his powers of persuasion to keep the parking bay free.
The traffic looks like it's gonna build, buddy. I cannot control this area, you know, it's the public road. 1 more minute. If he knows the rules and he drives, he walks off, I can't do anything. If the traffic builds up, just move. I have to stress now because I have to worry.
That's it. Thank you. Let me know if you want me to start again. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 9 times out of 10, you're being asked where Harrods is located. Well, technically, Harrods is the main attraction in Knightsbridge. Then you have a small top shop as well. You can go to H&M for quality shopping. We still haven't got a Primark around, but maybe it will come soon, you know.
The international profile of the Mandarin's guests is mirrored in its staff, top to bottom. Like Francois Xavier, the general manager, Mr. Sintez, is a Frenchman.
The Entente Cordiale works very well between the French general manager and the British institution. My wife is British, so that perhaps helps. How are you?
At 8 a.m., Mr. Sintez performs his daily inspection to ensure the staff are meeting his exacting 5-star standards.
I think we've got some flowers missing here. Yeah, we have the white one at the bottom, but they seem to have disappeared there. So
Immediately call the florist.
if you call the florist, so they can patch it up. Yeah. All right. Thank you. And then am I always delighted and satisfied? Sometimes I am. And here we go. Now we have beautiful flowers. Thank you, Nicole. These are the kind of things which annoy me. I mean, you say, oh my God, you know, so picky, and it's a bit exaggerated, but not really. I mean, you know, if I don't, I take the principle that if I don't do it, no one else will do it either.
You can't leave the car there, man. You can't leave the car there. It's in the middle of the road. There's a space in the front. Okay. So we can't take the car. We have to take it to the garage if we take the key.
In front of the hotel, the parking problems are going from bad to worse.
I don't understand why drop in front of the middle of the entrance. I mean, it's not rocket science, no? If you can, you can.
Yeah, after you call the doorman, it takes 10 minutes to bring...
Nigel's had enough.
My doormen, they are not the law. That's when we need the likes of TfL, the Metropolitan Police, to come to the party.
He's called a meeting with Transport for London.
It's fair to say, gentlemen, that we're making some ground. Transport for London have been in, and they'll be sending 3 to 4 times a day community police officers who patrol this area, and I want you to welcome these officers as you would our guests. Make sure that they're looked after, because they'll be looking after you in return.
If this was the Ritz, I wouldn't have done it. It's only because it's the Mandarin and you're my friends I'd do it.
We need that space open.
In the meantime, Darwin's best weapon against congestion is to promote the valet parking service.
It's nice, isn't it? You can recline your seat as well. It's like an aeroplane.
This car suits you, Darwin.
No, it doesn't. You know what suits me? What I can afford. I'm just driving it, feeling like I've got a little bit of money like human power for 15 seconds.
Some guys would feel jealous or envious of this sort of car.
I wouldn't.
Do you not? Tell me.
Nope.
Why not?
Because I get to drive it anyways. And this is no different from any other car. Cars are used for the one purpose, take you from A to B. It's just make you spend money, and we're here. I think I pack wonky, but that's fine. There we go. It's McLaren. Look. So uncomfortable. You won't enjoy sitting in it. You can probably sit in it for 15 minutes, and then your back starts to hurt. But this is lovely. Rolls-Royce, Bentley. This one is the most expensive car, I think, in the world. Bugatti. First supercar to cost over £1 million. No one has even driven them from the time I started working there, which is a year ago. You just sit there.
Darwin has been working in five-star hotels for just a year.
My ultimate ambition is to become a manager. I would like to have a team of people working with. I think I can be a brilliant manager because I think I can be tough, but very friendly and fair.
From St. Lucia, this fella, their record holder.
Darwin was a top athlete, competing at the World Championships and London Olympics. He came to the Mandarin after his career was cut short by injury.
I'm coming from an environment which is constantly achieving. If someone thinks that, oh, I'm not very serious enough, then they're mistaken. If there is no obstacle, you haven't achieved anything. For me, I would love the obstacles. Every obstacle should come. Darwin will love you, because I'll learn from it.
Darwin's not the only one hoping to move up the ladder. It's another early start for breakfast manager, Aga.
Are you a morning person?
What time is it? 4:30. Of course I'm a morning person. Who wakes up at 4:30? No one. I'm like Margaret Thatcher. Sit 4 hours and I'm ready to go. Of course, like everyone else, you have those days that you don't want to come to work. You're tired, you were working 5 days already. Another day, another dime. You have to always put your game face with the big smile, leave your private light behind the doors of Mandarin, and that's it. Really, the business look, it should look professional, not too much. Just very natural look. A little bit of lipstick and I'm ready. That's it. New person, yay! Hello.
Today, Aga has a meeting with Mr. Sintes.
Hi, Aga, how are you?
I'm very well, how are you?
Fine.
She's hoping to impress him with her ideas on staff grooming standards.
Are you happy the way things are going?
Yeah, I'm very happy. Breakfast is very busy lately.
Yeah.
I think that still we need to work on the consistency. I love doing breakfast and I'm so passionate about it. But I want to change something in my life, like move in the different direction.
How do you feel about the staff and their appearance and so on?
For the girls, it's the lipstick. It's just, they always forget to put on. The guys, shoes, and sometimes they're coming not shaved, so I have to remind them to go downstairs and shave. I think that it's about confidence. They don't even realize how important is the first impression.
Yeah.
How do they look and how guests see them. I used to be a very shy person, not very confident in myself, but I think London changed me a lot.
It's not only Aga who is thinking about her career. On his day off, Maxim, the valet assistant, is job hunting.
So, Hilton Park Lane. Careers. Hostess, guest attendant, steward, director. The only job similar they have is house porter, but not really laundry. I want to continue working in laundry because I already know what I'm doing. So there's still room for improvement. But if I'm out of work for too long, I won't be able to first of all pay my bills. And I send sometimes some money to my dad, because he's living in Lithuania. He's a disabled guy, so he works as a cleaner, as a part-time job. So sometimes I just send him extra cash because, hey, he's my dad, and why not? Master plan for the future is to save a lot of money. In the future, I plan to have, well, obviously get married and have a flat, and eventually, hopefully, get a English citizenship. That would be actually great.
Do you got any plans to move back to Lithuania?
Definitely not. Unless Brexit kicks in and they just say, everyone, go away.
If we need to leave, who is going to run the business here? Who is going to do it? I never had anyone on interview for any of the positions who was British. No.
Hospitality is not really seen in Britain as a great career to have. The status of the job is quite low. Britain has a long history of service, you know, when you think of all the aristocracy. And they all had their butlers, they had the valet at the end. The opportunities are more these days.
Where is home for you now?
My flat, in my little flat here in London. That is my home.
Out on the street, it's eerily quiet in the parking bays.
Good afternoon, sir. Quick question. I'm the doorman there. I just wanted to find out what...
This is the TfL thing, to come down here and make sure people don't overstay in these boxes.
Just your presence is magical, you know that. Because you got rid of the whole line of those ones that was wasting time. Really appreciate that. You're going to wait for him. If someone pulls up now, look, we have plenty space. I can have a car pull up, we can park. I can have a taxi pull up, we can take the bags out. We have so many things can happen when there is space. I like this police officer.
For Nigel, it's mission accomplished.
You can push me to a certain point, but then I don't get mad, I just get even.
Hello, good afternoon. How are you? Very good, and you, sir?
As the summer draws to a close, the hotel's Middle Eastern guests start heading home. Today, the luggage trucks are back in readiness for a major checkout.
Gentlemen, please, 222 is ready to begin, 222, ready to start.
I'm going to go to these floors, Momo, yeah? You go down with this, I'm going to go to 2 more floors.
should be between 200 and 250 pieces of luggage. We've got to get the bags loaded into vans, for those vans to depart at 12 noon. They then have a private jet that needs to leave at 1:30. It'll be all hands on deck, as it is in these situations.
While Nigel and Steve coordinate the luggage, Roman is on the case to make sure an outstanding bill is settled in good order.
My to-do list today is actually to speak to an accountant of the royal family who were here for the past months and to arrange payment. Ideally, we will want 50% payment of the whole group today.
Why don't you just say you can't leave without paying?
You can't really just say you can't leave the hotel. That would be a little bit of an issue, not just a little one.
Black ones can go to the van, right?
Yep, everything except the silver. The silver can go last.
How about these?
That can go in. Only the silver Samsonite, the nice ones. She doesn't want them scratched.
Thanks. Cheers, mate. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We know that this is the last big Middle Eastern group for the summer. I think we'll all feel a little bit lighter in about an hour or so. And regrouped and all back business as usual, really.
The Middle Eastern entourage's bill is several £100,000, but Roman's efforts to get it paid aren't going entirely according to plan.
So we have been chasing us throughout this day. I really was so close. I think I was quite close. But we didn't get any. So, yeah, I'm slightly disappointed with that. Let's see. I have a payment promise by next week. And I have a telephone number to call.
Would you let a regular guest leave without settling up the bill?
No, we wouldn't.
Following her meeting with Mr. Sintes, Aga's career is taking off in a new direction.
I couldn't sleep the whole night, and that was my question going through my head, why I'm doing this? Why on earth I signed on this?
She's been made the grooming ambassador for the whole hotel.
So, good afternoon. Welcome to the Lighting Style workshop. My name is Agnieszka. The workshop, styling and grooming and also makeup, is my passion. It's great. I'm very proud that Mr. Sintes asked me to do those classes. As a personal achievement, it's really, really big. Okay, now tights and socks. What the length of the socks? This is wrong, because when you're sitting, you can see the skin. So when you're sitting or when you're bending, your skin shouldn't be visible. People who are coming from Eastern Europe, they want to show their best, and they are very ambitious. They have a family back home, so they're really pushing themselves. And what do you think? Is it too much? Can she go and serve guests? My parents are very proud of me, and where am I now? This is for them, it's a different word.
When I came here, I didn't know absolutely anything. And I learned because I was given some opportunities. I think it's wonderful to give a chance to somebody, and I think London and England in general, it's very much in the English culture to give a chance to people if you think they are good at doing something.
Yeah, that is for you from HR. Please open it. And I believe, yes, and please open it, and I believe you need to sign it. I don't know what exactly is inside.
Exactly, so I can read it alone. Dear Maxim, I'm pleased to confirm that we have extended your fixed-term contract up to 16 April 2017. We look forward to your continued enthusiasm and commitment. Yours sincerely, Marianne Rach, Human Resources Manager. Wow, it's great. Don't have to worry about looking for a job till 6 months. Great.
Congratulations.
Thank you. It's quite nice.
Щолік to April. Yeah.
Maxim is very, very good. He's talking still a lot, but he knows what he is doing. And he's quick. He's quick.
So, yeah, 16th of April.
Welcome back to team.
Yeah. I never left. This requires the beer o'clock to celebrate it. And probably tomorrow Friday, so we're just gonna celebrate it slightly. And by slightly, I mean a lot.
Next time at the Mandarin Oriental Hyde Park.
Why else would one send breast milk abroad?
Chef, we got 9 tables, yeah? But he's only got 8 fish. You don't come to a 5-star hotel for something to go wrong.
A gentle tapping at my chamber door.
Nine men retracing one of the greatest maritime feats in British history, Mutiny, the treacherous real-life journey, starts Monday at 9, Channel 4. New series next tonight. What is it like to be a Muslim in Britain right now? Extremely. British Muslims has the answer.